Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sunny Cool and this is Gems of War. And today we have Zaejin Guild Wars, we have Legends Reborn. But something happened, so we'll have to talk about it. Not good. Especially for me. Not very good for me. So if you like stuff that's not good for me, this will be the live stream for you. But it is what it is. It's okay. It's alright. But I gotta set up the stream, so let's do that first. Valpakia, top right-ish, huh? Yeah. Alright, trials. Morning, Trey. Got the chatathon tomorrow. Chatathon. Chatathon tomorrow, chatathon. Let's go. I put out a community tab post a couple days ago. I'll probably put another one out. I'll probably put up like a reminder thing, like a ghost train, I'll put it up as soon as possible today. That way if you can't make it tomorrow, you could just donate on there and it still counts and yeah. So I try to make it to where nobody cannot participate if they are existing on Earth. Alright, autoplay. Alright, watch this while I set up the stream and then we'll talk about it. Let's copy this. Got Legends Reborn. When did that happen? I feel like it was all of a sudden. Was it there Monday? So we did the weekly preview on Monday, and I feel like I didn't see Legends Reborn on Monday. When did they add that in? Was I tripping? Was I just missing it? Did they add it in on Tuesday or Wednesday? What day was it? Because we also... Didn't we stream on Tuesday also? Zaejin. Alright, typed in a couple of tags there. Why do I can't find my thumbnails lately. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna save that. Should be shareable in a minute or two if anybody's sharing it. Let's jump into the chat here. Hit a like, turn your ticket to the train. Really appreciate it. We got 4 streams left this month. One of them being the chatathon, one of them being today. So we have today, we got the chatathon tomorrow, and then we got Monday and Tuesday. And I think that's it for March. March is usually a bounce back month, but not so far this month. Who did I see there? We got Trey, we got Jam Ricks. What up, fellers? Game is Gems of War. Boop. Let's copy this. Can the Valpakia Epic Trials be done by the Auto Battler? What you're looking at right now. We're gonna go over Legends Reborn, we're gonna go over Guild Wars. Alright, I think I'm good on the back end here. Voice been a little crazy. Yeah, we're live, Tyrion. We should be anyway. You tell me. I think so. I think we're live. This might affect other people as well, I'm not sure. But I think it was just something that's just happening to me. So, I'm not trying to cause panic or anything. I'm not, it's just something happened to me. Probably. But I'm not sure, really. I really don't know what happened here. Let's get out of it. Let's talk about it. I won't make you wait too long. I'm ready to stream. Can I retreat, though? Please? Hello? Did I not turn it off? Alright, get out of here. Alright, so here's what happened. We got Guild Wars, right? We got Guild Wars right now, huh? Well, guess what? My guild is opted out. I don't know how that happened. They don't know how it happened. Whoever's supposed to opt us into the Guild Wars said that they did, and then I don't know, man. I don't know what happened there. Probably the worst for me. Everybody's gonna lose. resources and have nothing to do this weekend, but you can find other things to do. It's not like a huge deal. I mean, it sucks. I hate missing events, and it sucks to be a YouTuber and not be able to do Guild Wars, but, you know, I'm not going to jump out the window and do anything stupid, just because of this, but, yeah, I don't know what happened. They're saying maybe it was a bug or glitch or something. They sent in a support ticket, like, we still couldn't get in, so I guess I can't show Guild Wars today. I can show you my team, I'll take it to PvP, I'll do everything I can do to get it to lose, but I can't show it in Guild Wars. The only other thing I thought of, maybe, is I could play on my new account, but that's like AI bot guilds, and I don't have the troops that I have on this one and stuff like that. I don't think it'd be that much more interesting to play on my other account for the reasons I just said, you know. I mean, I could play Guild Wars on my other account, but it would not, I don't have any. Like, my Zaejin troops are probably like Gob Truffle. I don't know. You know? Could have, I guess. I don't know. I probably could have done that, but I decided to do this instead. If we go to the chat, guild chat. Not sure what happened. Sorry, guys, team. They were talking about it a little bit. So let's see. Let's look at it. 2 days ago. It's probably down a little bit. I don't know. I'm not trying to, like, say anybody did anything wrong or... Like, it starts here. Why are we not participating in Guild Wars? Now we miss personal rewards. This person's like, we are not? What? I need that trophy. Paragon of War, only trophy missing. I think this is the guild leader right here. War is glitched. I can't register the guild. It says both we have joined and we are not participating. And I saw that as well. That's true. Like, I was trying to set my defend on, like, Wednesday night. And it said we were participating, but it also wouldn't let me set my defense. So I go to the guild chat and I see this. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? I was hoping I would log in like yesterday and still be able to do the fights, but nope. So it says, both we have joined and we are not participating. Wars is glitched. I can't register the guild, he says. That's the guild leader. It says, this person says, last Monday I saw our guild wasn't participating, so I tried to join Guild Wars, but apparently it was too late. Someone must have canceled registration. No, it was yesterday. In guild activity 29 days ago, Freak Power changed and opted out by mistake, I guess. He said, no idea I touched the nuke button. My fault, I'll make... Okay. This person says, I'm missing Paragon. Really tough to get. I think only 2 people in the guild have had Paragon since Trophy was introduced. I think it's been 3 people, but they're... He says, I did see that we were opted out 3 days ago, but that was intentional, and said to myself, not your place to speak. DC says, I sent a ticket because of the opted in, opted out confusion to see if the devs could assist. Not sure it'll register on the priority list. All good either way. Glad to be with the... So it sounds like something happened a while ago, like accidentally opting out, and then we weren't able to opt in time or something like that, but I'm confused whether it's like a glitch or a bug or like just somebody hit the wrong button or something, and I don't know. But it is what it is. Everybody makes mistakes, no big deal. Just letting all of y'all know that I can't participate in Guild Wars because something happened. I don't know. Something happened. It wasn't nothing I could do. I can't opt in, I can't opt out, I can't decide to play, I can't decide not to play. I'm like really low in this guild, and I kind of told them not to make me. I said, don't promote me, don't demote me, don't do none of that stuff, I don't like it. So I've been the same rank the whole time, pretty much. Which you see, I'm not. We got Gym Masters up here. I've been Paragon before, but I told them, like, dude, don't promote me, because I don't want to be demoted, promoted. I don't like that. Just leave me where I'm at. It's whatever. So I can't do anything about Guild Wars, and it was surprised to me the other day when I go to do my defense and I can't do them. And then yesterday when I couldn't play the fights, I'm like, look, what are we gonna do on Friday, and what are we gonna do on Saturday for the stream? Luckily Legends Reborn came in, which, I don't know, when did it come in? I have no idea. I streamed Monday and Tuesday, and I swear it wasn't here yet. Since when do they introduce Legends Reborn in the middle of the week on a Wednesday or Thursday? That's kind of strange, right? Or am I tripping? You guys let me know. Is that weird or not weird? Were they too busy, like, dealing with all the Friday fallout that they forgot to put in Legends Reborn, or what happened there? I don't know. But we do have Legends Reborn we can go over today. I do have a bunch of vault keys. We could do PvP and just use the team in PvP. I should probably do my other guild stuff. I haven't been playing a lot this week. Like, the combination of not being in Guild Wars and then last Friday, it's kind of like soured me a little bit. It never does it forever though. Like, I'll probably play, I don't know, man. When stuff like the last Friday happens, like however long, that was horrible to me last Friday, you know? Like, that's 3 or 4 hours that they cost me of my time, and you can't give me back my time. And I gotta punish them at least that much time, probably extra. And I don't know, it probably don't make a difference, but I'm not gonna play the game for, you know, I probably just, you know, I would have normally been playing 2 hours a day every day. Now I feel like I don't want to play for like I'll do my Star Stones and my guild stuff, and that's it. I'm gonna play the bare minimum for a couple of weeks because of their mistake that they made. I don't know. That's how I feel anyway. I hate losing progress. So last Friday was tough. And then I haven't seen compensation yet or anything. Like, I don't know. Did they send it yet? I haven't seen any, like... Oh, wait. Here we go. Here we go. There is rollback compensation. Hey, a lot of stuff. Okay, finally. We'll see if this is good enough or not. Alright, let's see what y'all are saying in the chat. Then we'll go over this compensation stuff. And then I'll show you my Guild Wars team, like in PvP. And then we can do Legends Reborn. And then we'll go from there. We'll see what else, if we have time to do anything else or not. Tomorrow's the chatathon. You guys can have as much time as you would like. Tomorrow, all the way up to like 6 or 7 hour live stream. Most likely. At least 5, up to like 7 hours. Probably. It's going to start around 9 a.m., 9:30, 10 a.m. at the latest. And it can go until 4 p.m., 5 p.m., something like that. I'm not sure yet. I never know exactly, but look for the chatathon to start at 9-something EST tomorrow. 10 p.m., 10 a.m. EST at the latest. All right, let's see what y'all are saying. And Trey with the 3, thank you so much, bro. Morning. Happy Friday, Jam Ricks. We are live, Tyrion. Big Slushy's here. What happened on yesterday's class event? I don't know. What happened? You have to tell me. I kind of logged in the game and logged right back out. I didn't even get my Star Stones. Stupid. I meant to get them. That's one thing I've been wanting to do. Starla's here. Tyrion says, did you even notice the class event? I think T skipped it and didn't see. No, I didn't notice it. No, me either. Skill issue. Well, it's not my skill. It was bugging yesterday. All 3 were. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be Paragon forever. Nah, I didn't get Paragon last time. I've been Paragon twice. I thought I was Paragon 3 times, but I think I've only been Paragon twice. Tyrion says, not that we have had that problem, but to avoid multiple people accidentally touching stuff, we just reorganized the guild so only 2 people can opt in or out instead of 10 to 30. Yeah, it might be what we have to do. Maybe I'll put that in the guild chat, like, maybe only one person should be touching that. 'Cause that's probably what happened. I'm thinking one person opted in, then somebody else pushed it, like, immediately after to opt in, and it opted out. And then, I don't know, something like that is what I thought, too. Like, when I was thinking about it in between then and now, I was like, well, maybe somebody, like, 2 different people pushed the button, like, kind of at the same time, and it, like, opted in, then opted out. Reborn was weird. Rockhound Grandma, I haven't seen you in a while. PS won't let me collect yesterday's winnings from Guild Wars. That happens sometimes. It's been happening for a while, I think, but that could be... They pushed it back. Don't collect comp till next week because there's 3 gold icons that have to be used otherwise. For the, oh, the compensation? Okay. I'll do it tomorrow then. Because I got a, I got a chatathon tomorrow. I'll collect mine tomorrow. That's good. Good information there, Rockhound Grandma. Appreciate it. Big Slushy says, I was gonna ask, does it make sense to hold off on receiving the gold icons till Monday so you can get the full value? Oh, is that all the gold icons? Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. I mean, it depends. Are you trying to go hard in this season or next season? If you're trying to, like, go hard in this season, I guess, you know, have you done nothing in this season? Then you should probably wait till next week. If you're trying to get further this season, you should probably do it right now. I don't know. I thought you meant, like, gold XP boosters for some reason. I'll probably just collect mine. I don't really care. I mean, it's smart to wait till next Monday, though. You're right. I don't really care too much, but that's a good tip for sure. All right, let's read these things. Server downtime compensation on Saturday, the 21st of March, which might mean Friday because they're in Australia, remember. I don't even know how long the servers were down on actual Saturday. On Saturday, 21 March, the Gems of War servers were down for a large part of the day. By way of compensation for the inability to play, we are sending you the following items. So 250 gems, 50,000 gold, 1,000 souls, 250 glory, 10 gem keys, 10 event keys. That's decent, I guess, especially since it's not the only compensation. 250 gems. All right, we got the server rollback compensation on pretty much Friday due to a data error. We had to roll back our servers approximately 14 hours, losing progress made during that time. While we cannot restore your progress during that time, we are sending out the following compensation in its place. So 100 diamonds, 300 dragonite, 10 shiny keys, 100 gold marks, 100 burning marks, 3 gold icons. So this is for the progress we lost on Friday. I would like to see some star stones in here, wouldn't you? But I think they're in the next one. But 300 dragonite, that's not bad. It's like they're putting like a really good thing in here and then a bunch of other stuff. 100 gold marks not bad either. That's like a book, right? It's a book. This is like 4 opens of an epic burning chest. This is some pretty good progress on VP. Like Rockhound Grandma said, you could wait until next week to collect this. That way you have the gold icon. The strategy is that you would have the gold icons next Monday when the season's over. That way you get a jump on next season, and you could just use your gold icons next week and get a jump start on like being able to buy books and stuff like that. The shiny keys I don't really care about. The diamonds don't matter to me. The gold marks are nice. The dragonite's nice. The burning marks is nice. The gold icons is pretty good. An apology from the dev team. After over a decade, it says an apology from the dev team. After over a decade of relatively stable service, we made an error on Friday, sending bad data to our servers that would have ruined the game economy. Our only option was to roll back. We offer an unreserved apology for this mistake and hope you accept this small token of our gratitude for your continued support. We got 2 vault keys, an epic vault key, 250 star stones, so it's pretty good. It's like each piece of mail has something pretty good. You got gems in one, you got dragonite in the next, and you got starstones in the last. 1 of each verse. That's pretty good. This could be anything. Like, these aren't really that good because you could get a crappy vault key, a crappy epic. You could get naked pictures of Cedric in these, but still nice. I'm not turning them down. But this is the main thing here, the 250 star stones. A lot of people have a million verses, but this is good for me since I use mine. You can probably collect this one. Use our star stones. Open some vault keys. Which was the one? This one? The one you might not want to collect because of the 3 gold icons? I kind of want to open more epic burning chests, though, to get more Troglins. That would be the counter. Like, okay, you can get 3 gold icons for next season, or you can open more burning chests right now and get more copies of one of the best immortals. Like, a better chance at it. And you can get a book like right now. You can get your Dragonite right now, but you know, being patient, I'm never against being patient. I think that's cool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and claim it though. So I don't care too much about the little boost for next season. Smart though, I like it. Because maybe I can crack an egg today too. Or I don't need to. I don't need to. I already got all my dragons. Forgot I did that. Hopefully that didn't happen on Friday. I don't think so. Server downtime compensation. Claim. So pretty good, I guess. The stuff that I didn't, you know, that makes up for anything that I lost, I guess, during that time. But still annoying that it could even happen. That's the thing I'm most irritated about. I do this a lot to myself. I self-sabotage myself by doing things that just have no payoff, really. Like, I'll just waste my own time a lot. And it irritates me, so when somebody else wastes my time, it's even worse. Like, I can forgive myself for wasting my own time. But when somebody else wastes my time, it's so much worse. I waste my own time all the time. You guys see it a lot. Alright. A new Legends Reborn event has begun. Defeat yellow enemies and earn goat horns to unlock tiers and earn rewards. Alright, don't let me forget to open those burning chests. See how much Dragonite I have. I need to spend my Star Stones, probably. I wonder how many I got. I have 480 now. I could get another, like, 60, right? Alright, I already did... I've only done this so far. Like I said, I got screwed on Monday, the first time. I got screwed on Friday. And then I forgot to do them yesterday. So I'm missing, like, 180 Star Stones that I should have. But then they sent the compensation, but they sent that to everybody. Even people that... I guess Friday one, nobody got. But, like, a lot of people got the Monday... I guess not a lot of people, but some people got the one Monday, and I didn't get that. And then I forgot to get the one yesterday. So I'm down, like, 120 Star Stones here. I'm going to do this one next just because it's easy. I'm going to do this one next because you get magic and attack and life and armor. This one would just give me magic. So I'm going to grab this one. And then I'm going to grab this one. And now I have to go like this way to get this 2 magic. So I think I'm going to do that now. I think I want to get this 2 magic before I even consider going over to yellow. So I'm going to grab this one. If I have enough left. Yeah. Alright, so my next target is this, and I could get it if I go get my Star Stones right now. So let's go grab them so I can finish that up. And then I'm going to decide whether to go to yellow or not from there. Or if I should just keep going in purple. Star Stones, giving you more stats. And little perks like enemies not getting extra turns as often and being able to cleanse more. Maybe get an extra turn on skulls. Yeah, I was like kind of surprised to see him like streaming the other day during the day. I should have watched it. I don't know what I was doing. Oh no. Did he use the Troglin team? Like we've been discussing all week? 30 Star Stones. Alright, let's go back. You know what they could have put in one of those messages? Like they're definitely they definitely wanted to make sure they put in that they've never made this mistake before and it was the first time they've ever made this mistake. But they should put some... Did they not put something in there like we're not going to do this again. We promise this will never happen again or something like maybe not exactly that, but that would be nice. All right, I did not have enough. I don't know what I was thinking. I need 200. I'm going to get this and then I'm going to consider going over to yellow. Maybe. I don't know if I'm going to get this one first or it's like if I keep going, I'm going to keep going. if I stop, I'm probably going to stop like right here. Just for now. And then go to yellow, get some magic over here, like I can get this 3 magic. So for like 300 I can get 3 magic. Or actually I gotta get this too. So for 400 I can get 3 magic. Or I can 100, 200, 300, 600, 700. So to get like 2 magic, I'd have to do 700 over here. So if you're like wanting just like magic first, I think you stop here and then go over to yellow. Get the pretty much the same thing on yellow that you'd be getting here, but now you can go get like 3 magic instead of just 1 magic. If you're trying to get your magic up as quick as possible, I think you stop right here on purple, and then you go over to yellow and you do boop, 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 at least. And then probably boop, boop, boop on yellow still, and then maybe stop here, maybe not. Maybe go here. Maybe. We'll see. And if you do go here, then might as well go here. Or you could go here. I do like a Dispel. I might do that, I might not. I'm not sure. All I know is I'm gonna... All I know is I'm gonna go here next. And then probably stop on purple. Go to yellow. Get this, this, this. Probably this, this, and this. And then I'm gonna go from there. Like, I'll let y'all know what after that. This thing's like really close. It's like right here. I could get that. And then get this. Or I could just go boop, boop, and get this. Or should I go back here and start working towards like this and this, while getting a couple of magic? You guys will have to let me know what you did, because you're probably a little bit ahead of me. I'm probably behind everybody on this. These star stones. Alright, what else? Guild Wars. So, what the team? I could show you the team I was gonna use, but at the beginning of the stream I explained that my guild somehow didn't opt in to the Guild Wars. It was a mistake, honest mistake. Like, 2 people hitting opt in at the same time can opt you out, kinda. Like, okay, I'm opting in, and then somebody else like hits the button again, like back to back, and then you can opt out, and then you don't know. Then you check when you're supposed to be doing Guild Wars, it's like too late. Now you can't opt in. It's too late now. You know? That's probably what happened. That or the one person hit the button too many times or something like that. It's just like a mistake where hitting the button too many times back to back, I think, to opt in, opt out. I don't know. I've never opted in or opted out for Guild Wars, so I really don't know what it looks like. But something happened to where I can't play, so... But it's not my fault. I just gotta deal with it, I guess. The shiny troop was Queen Grapplepot, I think. I don't even know if I can show it. Can I? Oh, yeah, I can. You guys will be getting, hopefully, your morale bonus, depending on how many people are defending for you, and then whether you win or not. And then you got the shiny Grapplepot, who kind of sucks. They always do troops... They don't always do troops that suck, but it's kind of like their way to buff them. Like, they probably know that she's not the greatest goblin, so that's why they shinied her. And they like shiny Elwyn or whatever. Elwyn's getting something from Legends Reborn, so I think it might just be a pet, but you know what I mean. Legends Reborn. Usually they shiny troops that need a buff. They're not going to shiny something that's already good. They've only shinied something that's already good, like, a handful of times out of all the shiny troops that there are. There's 100 shiny troops, but there's probably more. They've probably shinied like 5 good ones. So normally they'll shiny a troop that sucks, and then, you know, make it a little bit better. Fat Paw Gamer, thank you for joining up, becoming a member and one with the choir. You are now a sinner and one with the choir. We must pray. Tyrion with the 2, read above what you did wrong at class event. I didn't even play it. How can I do it wrong? Class event bugged weapon could only select Volpakia weapons. Yeah, I heard that. I think that happened last class event too, right? Because I've seen it on the forums. They were talking about it on the forums. I think that's happened multiple class events in a row since the update, where you can't select just any weapon. You have to select a weapon from the kingdom. So I don't know if they did that on purpose or not. Yoke the ham. Big Zig says, "Hey, Sunny, hope you're enjoying Paladol Caverns." Yeah, it was kind of fun because it was difficult to get through there. I didn't just like walk right through it. I had to like make a plan and kill things one at a time, and I don't know. I wasted 100 Starstones grabbing corner HP. What do you mean? You might be right. Oh no, I didn't think about that. Oh, you're right. I could have just went here. I'm an idiot. Oh well. See, now I screwed up again. You're right. You should go here, and then you can go here. Dang it. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, you don't have to do this one. That was stupid. No point in doing this one. Because if you go from here to here, it opens up this. And then it opens up that. That was dumb. Oh well, you're going to do them all eventually anyway, but yeah. Not smart. So you should probably do like this, 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 this. Why did somebody say that before then? I kept saying I'm going to go here, then here. We say it after I freaking hit the button, of course. Boom, boom, boom. Not this. Leave this out of it. I wasted 100. Tyrion's right. Would have been nice to be told before I clicked the button. I've been talking about going this way for like 3 weeks now, but I should have figured it out on my own. Oh, it didn't listen last week? Okay. I'll have to go re-roll the footage. You should have gone up to HP you had to buy anyways, and you grab both magic skipping corner HP. Yup, you're right. I always read the chat more than anybody. I want to see proof that you told me to not do that. Go take a screenshot. Show it to me. Anything good in Soulforge, another thing to look at. Thank you. Yeah, that's what Rockhound Grandma said, Beg, to wait till Monday. People do all these low min-maxes, but then they just play Explore and stuff like that. It's funny. They gold farm, they soul farm, but then they min-max on their star stones and their gold icons and whatnot. I pointed out, it depends where you are in the season. The season of Mortal is probably better, and it's Osfer week. That's what I was saying. Like, if you want the Burning Marks, grab it now, and you can go get Troggolin. More copies of Troggolin. If you want to save the gold icons to get more VP next season, then don't grab the Burning Marks and don't go get more Troggolins. Like, it's up to you on that one. There's a case to be made for both. You could wait till next week to grab that mail, or you could grab it right now. If you grab it right now, you can get more copies of Troggolin. If you grab it next week, you can have more VP faster in the next season. Which thing is more important to you? For me, it was getting more copies of Troggolin. But I think they're both good ways to do it. If you complete the season, wait and get you full value. You told me so many times. Okay. You probably did. Yeah, I can't get on freaking Discord. I don't know. You got PlayStation, Tyrion? You're on Xbox, huh? Alright, what are we doing now? Alright, let's show this Guild Wars team. Alright, we're gonna show this thing. I wish I could show it more places than just unrestricted, but maybe Goblin? Let's just show it first. We got Norbert's Turnip, Zarg's Boompile, Immortal Troggolin, and Strigfiddler. Elementalist. I was wanting to use this team in Guild Wars too, man. I was excited to use it. And now I can't, but you guys can use it for me and then tell me how it does. So I have to live vicariously through you guys. You guys, how have you done so far in Guild Wars? Let me know in the chat. Let's go just using PvP, I guess, for a little bit to replicate Guild Wars. Show you how to use it, because there is a way that you use it. Kinda. I haven't used it since Monday or Tuesday, but... Alright, we're gonna go... want to get up our weapon. I'm just gonna take yellow. We need yellow, brown. Yellow, brown, yellow, brown, yellow, 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 brown. There we go. We got our weapon. Alright, we got Troglin. I think anytime you have Troglin, you might as well cast it. And then same thing with Norbert's Turnip almost, but Troglin's more higher priority than Norbert's Turnip. And now we can set off the Wish Gems with the Zarg, but let's take extra turns first. And we want to hit this Wish Gem with the Zarg. So just make sure you're in range for it. And you win. That was an easier fight. I'll show harder fights if I can. 1404, nice. You have a PS4 collecting dust somewhere? I mean, I believe you. It's all good. I do read all the chats, though. I'm probably the most chatty of the streamers, but I don't process. You know, I don't. Maybe my comprehension skills could be better. Just because I read it doesn't mean I remember or understand it. Yoke says, do you think this is the best order of troops for your Guild Wars team? I'm just asking. Yeah, I think so. I'll see myself using String Fiddler like a bunch, and he's purple, and he's able to still get up because he's purple. It's a good discussion though. We've had that already this week. Like some people putting String Fiddler in first slot. My reasoning, my hero's kind of like my tank. He's not blocked on anything though, so he could be anywhere on the team for real. I just feel like the things I really need most is Zarg and Troglin, followed by probably Norbert's Turnip and String Fiddler. So who needs to get mana the most? I would say Zarg, Troglin, and Norbert's Turnip. So I'm thinking more of like Guild Wars is like how fast can you get up compared to the enemy? It's always a race. Like who's gonna get up first? That's usually who wins. Like if you can get going with this team, then you're gonna win. But if you're like really slow to get going with this team, then you might lose. So putting String Fiddler in first slot, you're blocking on green. You're blocking Zarg, you're blocking Troglin, both on green. He can silence, but you know, the enemy's probably not going to be up right away. And if I do need to silence, most likely it's going to be later in the fight. I don't know, it's just how I'm thinking about it. I don't think there's any wrong order. It's kind of like using Wanda Stars in first slot. It's not wrong, it's just not what I like to do a lot. But yeah, String Fiddler in first slot, that's fine. I think that's the other way people are doing it. But my thought was he uses purple. He's going to get up. But also the Wish Gems just gets everybody up. So it doesn't really even matter if he's on the bottom of the team or the front of the team. Or I guess if you're thinking more of like who, if I die, like if I lose a troop, if you're thinking more defensively, like then you might put him in first slot because then you don't want to lose your hero. If you're happening to lose a troop, it would be String Fiddler. But that's also like why he's in last slot for me too, is because I don't care if he gets up or not. So, but he can still catch purple. So putting him in first slot, he's going to be the first thing to die no matter what, right? Probably. Me having him in last slot doesn't mean he's not going to get up. He's got purple. So I'd rather have him in last slot where he can still get up on purple. Plus the Wish Gems, it doesn't really matter. My hero's more tanky than him. You know, at least by a little bit. And just like with all the different perks that it has. But I'm not really expecting to lose a troop anyway, so... I don't know, that's my reasoning behind it. I haven't changed it. I'm keeping it like this, so... Whatever you think. I don't think it really matters too much. Like what order the troops are in because of the wish gems. It's most likely going to give everybody mana anyway. Take extra turns. Take extra turns. Yellow and brown. Alright, we got some troops up. I say Norbert's turn up here. Because this could fill every single person on the team by hitting a wish gem. So we want to have more people open to accept that mana. So we do Norbert's turn up first. You could hit whoever you think's the biggest threat on their team if you want. You know, like maybe Queen Beatrix. Extra turn. Now we take extra turns. Make sure you're not frozen. And now we'll hit these stars. These wish gems, whatever they're called. And that time we only filled Norbert's turnip. So let's cast it. Kill their Beatrix. At least they can't cleanse with Royal Honey now. I think I'm gonna take yellow. There we go. An extra turn right here. I mean, I've been Paragon twice, so I'm in a decent guild. I'm not fighting bot guilds. I'm fighting top 25 guilds, and I've been Paragon twice. So you can take it for whatever you want, whatever order you want to put it in. Maybe whoever, you know, if you've been Paragon twice or 3 times, then you want to put String Fiddler in first slot, then go for it. I don't think it really matters anyway whether you've been Paragon or not. I'm just saying I've been Paragon twice, that's all I'm saying. So I have them in this order. Usually whatever I do works, and yeah. Okay, Norbert's turn up here. Might as well finish off their hero, I guess, or we could go after this Tesla that's almost full. Let's go after the Tesla. Oh, no. Let's hit this wish gem after we take this extra turn, though. I think we can hit it from, like, here. I'm always scared. I want to get, like, closer to it. But I think it doesn't really matter, though. Let's just see. Yep. And then Troggling. Let's see what y'all are saying, because I don't think it matters. It's a nice discussion, though. Tyrion says, I promise if you can go back to day 1 stream where you were saying on purple what you would do first. I pointed it out. Yeah, you're among the best at reading chat. I tried to save you, but I was... Yeah, it's no big deal. But thanks for trying to save me. Because I did say, like, I wish somebody would have said something before I clicked it. And you are saying that you did say something before I clicked it, so... Rock Solid helped your score? That's good. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, if your String Fiddler's getting hit, you're losing score. If you have Rock Solid on, I don't think it, you know. Tried it a couple different ways. Rockhound says I used Trog Weapon. It did good. I don't know if I have it or not. But Norbert's Turnip has that automatic. Does Trog Weapon have an automatic extra turn on it and stuff? I haven't even looked at the Trog Weapon. Like, since I looked at it for the first time. I don't know if I have it. Oh, I don't. Like, this ain't gonna be right, because, I need to put Zaejin. Oh, I do have it. Deal true damage to an enemy and burn them. If Immortal Troglin is on my team, explode 4 wish gems. Yeah, the only problem I see with that is no extra turn on it. Do 49 true damage to an enemy and burn them if Immortal Troglin is on my team. It's like the concept of my team is like everything has an extra turn. And that's usually what you do with the Goblin team, or because you could do this, right? You could cast this, explode the wish gems, get all your mana, but then you're giving the turn to the enemy too. Every time you cast this, the enemy gets to go. And when you blow up those wish gems, you could give full mana to the enemy team. So I don't think, you know, it's not a bad idea. That's why I'm not doing it. That's why I'm rebutting by telling you why I didn't do it. But I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying this is why I didn't do it. I didn't do it because the enemy's going to get the turn no matter what if you cast this. And then if you explode wish gems, the enemy can get full mana. That's one of the things that can happen with wish gems, is that everybody gets full mana, including the enemy. So now you're giving the enemy their turn and giving them full mana with this weapon. So then they can do Takshaka over and over and over and over and over and over. Or they can do Chrysanthrax and one-shot one of your troops or something like that. Or they can do Essence of Evil, or they can do something crazy easily. Like, it's kind of almost like pretty brave. Pretty brave if you cast this weapon. You're just giving them their turn and also giving them their mana. Unless there's an extra turn on it. I don't see it over here. It says true damage. It says burning. Explode. True damage. Burning. Like, I don't see any extra turn on it. So, that's the problem. You give the enemy full mana and then you give them a turn. With this one, you get an extra turn every time you cast it. And you don't even have to be a goblin. So you're able to be Elementalist, still put a bunch of green and red on the board, and get an extra turn. Then you can match that green and red, probably get an extra turn. Help get up Zarg and Mortal Trogolin. Alright, let's keep fighting as hard of fights as we can. Tyrion says on ult I got 1390 something, multiple battles and multiple troops, just crippled between Fiddler and Elemental class. String Fiddler gets up in one match easily. Yeah, so no point of him being ahead of anything, right? No problem, Yoke. He's the last thing I want to get up, so that's why he's in last slot. I don't need to be silencing the enemy team as fast as possible when they have 0 mana. 0, 0, 0, 0. Why do I need String Fiddler right now? Why does he need to be above Zarg and Trogolin right now? He doesn't really need to be. I'd rather keep it on my turn. My main objective with this team is to keep it on my turn. If they never get a turn, then they don't need to be silenced. You know? Your main objective with this team should be never let the enemy get a turn. You got goblins. That's their whole thing. That's extra turn, extra turn, extra turn, extra turn. Elementalist is doing the String Fiddler business. He's just kind of there for me, really, just for a little bit of extra mana gen. But he does happen to silence as well. And he uses purple. He's really on my team because he uses purple. He's not on my team because he silences. Elementalist already takes care of most of that stuff. So you need, like, people are thinking about it the wrong way. Like, oh, they're either thinking, I want to silence, which that's a defensively minded thing. Like, you should never let the enemy have a turn anyway, so why does it matter if they have mana or not? With a goblin team, you're supposed to just keep it on your turn. That's the main priority. And if you have to silence something, that means you're going to lose your turn. So your team is not doing what it's supposed to do if you need to silence. My main reason for having him is because he uses purple, not because he silences. But, you know, the silence is nice. The explode is nice. He's doing things with that purple mana that I would like to do. Then he's got a Leaf Storm. He's on the bottom of the team, so the Leaf Storm definitely happens. Like, no matter what class you're using or whatever else these other troops do, if he's on the bottom of the team, the Leaf Storm happens. No matter what. Green. 3 things on our team use green. So multiple reasons he's in last slot for me. I don't think there's any other storms that are going to affect that, but if you're using a different class, you might have a storm. And if you put them in last slot, then the green storm will take priority. Doomhammer. For a cleanse, once again, kind of defensively minded, but, you know. I'm hoping that the enemy never gets a turn. Like, why? If I don't need to cleanse if the enemy never gets a turn, pretty much. I mean, they might, like, freeze me, like, with a weird talent, I guess. So, yeah, I guess there's... You could do that. If you're, like, scared about getting frozen. Beg says, the Guild Wars team our guild is using is String Fiddler, Norbert's Turnip, King Gobtruffle, Zarg's Boom Pile. So you're not using Trogolin? The only non-green troop in other matches was just turn-up weapon anyways. Great if you needed a cleanse option. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Once string is up, it's game over for the other team. It's game over anyway if they never get a turn. You're acting like String Fiddler's gonna one-shot all the enemies or something. I'd rather get up the guy that actually does that, Troglin, than block him on green. I don't think it's bad either way, though. Don't take it wrong. I think String Fiddler up top is fine. I'm just explaining why I don't have it up top. Murda Serta. Nobody's wrong in this case. Clip bomb here, Chan? Cookie Man. You don't lose your turn with String Fiddler. Yeah, I know he gets an extra turn. But you're like thinking more like you want him to silence and explode instead of do damage. They don't get a turn. If you're offensive minded, purple is the only reason to use them. Otherwise, use Toad Squeezer or something else. Yeah. I just don't understand why you want to block Zarg and Troglin on green for String Fiddler. Like, as the silence like saved you from losing a fight or something. Like, just watch as you play. All you have to do, like, who cares if I'm right or not? All you have to do is, as you're playing the game, just for yourself. Just ask yourself this every fight. Has String Fiddler been the difference between me winning and losing in this fight or not? Did I need that silence that bad? Or am I just getting extra turns over and over and over? And it doesn't even matter if the enemy, are they silenced or not? Does it matter? If they never get a turn, does it matter? That's like wearing a bulletproof vest for somebody that doesn't have a gun. You go, I gotta put on this bulletproof vest. Do they have a gun with bullets in it? No? Then why are you wearing your bulletproof vest? Like, it's nice. It's always nice to have a bulletproof vest on just in case. But if the person has a gun with no bullets in it, I mean, yeah, you can wear the bulletproof vest. That's extra safe. That's extra nice. But they don't even have any bullets in their gun, so they're not going to shoot you. So you're wearing a bulletproof vest for no reason. That's kind of how it feels to me. You already got Elementalist going on. You're Magneto, like, taking their bullets out of their gun with Elementalist. And then you're wearing a bulletproof vest too, after you already took all the bullets out of the gun. But it's whatever. You're gonna win because you're using the right team. And you can put it in the wrong order and still win. That's how awesome it is. This team is so awesome. You can put the troops in a different order and still win. All right, we need yellow, brown. Just that's all I ever ask is like, hey, ask yourself, did I really need this String Fiddler to win this fight? For any fight that you do. Or is it just your turn the whole time? Like, pretty much. Like, right now it's not my turn, but as soon as I get up this Norbert's turnip, it's going to be my turn, and then they're never getting another turn. So, for something to be silenced right now, is that going to help me? And I'm... Alright, ready? It's never going to be the enemy's turn again. They have 3 mana, 6 mana, 6 mana. Nothing's about to cast. If I had silenced any of that, the silence would wear off before it even matters. So let's cast our Norbert's Turnip. Probably gonna kill their hero. Okay, now we cast our... We'll look for extra turns first, but... There's one. There's another. Oh, there's Troglin. Come on, baby. Let's cast it. Oh crap, they're dead. I wish I would have silenced those things. Those dead bodies. Wish those dead bodies were silenced. Oh man, one of those dead bodies could have been silenced that whole time. Wish I would have done that. Or I could have got up my Zarg and my Troglin slower by blocking on green. And then maybe I would have needed silence because I caused my own problem. I guess it can be right if like you cause your own problem. Like if you clog the toilet, you're going to need a plunger. So if you take too long to get up Zarg and Troglin because you're blocking on green, then you might need silence. Ooh, Bork is up. Bork is up! Oh no. That's not good. Bork's pretty good. Watch me lose now. I'm talking, popping my collar too much. Oh no! Now I wish I had a silence. Alright, it should be my turn from now on, though. It shouldn't matter. It should be, but we'll see. Alright, who do we want to kill? They got freaking Tinas and all kinds of stuff over there. Jeez Louise. Alright, it better stay on my turn, huh? Ah! Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Alright, this time we would use String Fiddler because we want everybody open for mana before we hit this Wish Gem. So who am I going to silence? Maybe their hero. Or you could look at like the gems that they use. Like there's a bunch of green and red on the board. We could do Tina. Alright, you see how there's like never going to get a turn, so the silence doesn't really matter? Most likely. Like that's what Goblin's teams do. They just make it to where the enemy never does anything, so... At least we're trying to do that. That's what we're hoping for. The team's working right if the enemy doesn't get a turn after we get going. Dare to challenge me? It's kind of a tough team for once. No, there's no Wish Gems on the board. Are you kidding me? Alright, this might be the difference right here. Gotta eat my words, huh? Freaking Zarg. You jerk. Where's my Wish Gems at? Okay, we're still hanging in there. Still hanging in there. I need an extra turn, baby. Alright, we're still good. Still our turn. Still our turn. Come on. I keep shooting at this, so I guess... Oh, let's shoot this. Alright, we got Zarg again. Okay, okay, okay. Grab this. Almost got... We got Troggling. Nice. Where's this freaking Wish Gems at? Thought he's supposed to create one when his turn begins. Am I missing something? You're trying to silence everyone? Well, let's see if it matters. It might matter in this one. So I ain't getting no Wish Gems for some reason. Ugh. Alright, we got String Fiddler again, with his lovely purple on the bottom. Who do I cast here, though? So we'll go with String Fiddler. I like lack of Wish Gems in this fight. Like, what's going on here? Oh, it's still my turn? Okay. That's what happened then. It's almost like I should cast Zarg then, huh? We could take out some spot that don't have as much green and red and hope we get more green and red and then cast Norbert's Turnip or something. Got 15 and 9 right now. It's really not a good spot for it, though. I was thinking like down here maybe, but let's just do Norbert's Turnip, I guess. Hero's dead. Trogglin's up. Still my turn, by the way. Dead, dead, dead. Oh, I thought right there was going to prove me wrong, but it did not prove me wrong. Fortunately, I was not proved wrong on that fight. Sorry. I was still fine. I kept it on my turn the entire time. I see, like, okay, put them in first slot and silence their whole team, but that's so defensively minded. I don't know, does that, like, is that helping your score to, like, sit there and silence their whole team? And, like, I don't know. It's safe, I guess. Like I said, it's not wrong. Like, just because the way I talk the way that I talk doesn't mean I think anybody's wrong. I'm just, like, trying to defend my team. Ooh, look at this. This might be hard. It's like somebody's real team over here. Am I using the right metals and stuff? Not really. I usually do Orpheus. I wasn't even using the right metals. Dang it. Oh, now they changed teams on me. Well, this might be even harder. We got Takshaka. And you're supposed to change, like, your Elementalist based on what the enemy's doing, too. Like, here I should have Rock Solid. Probably. Alright, let's keep facing, like I said, I'm going to keep facing harder and harder teams until I lose. It's almost like the objective is to lose here. But so far, so good. And people could win, you know, the other team's going to go undefeated and win and stuff like that, but you got to, like, what guild, are they getting Paragon? Are they facing top 10 guilds? Like, got Takshaka, Troglin, Obsidian Libram, and Maelstrom Dagonath. Let's get up Norberts. Let's get up Berts. Alright, there's our Wish Gem. I might have to play this differently with the Wish Gems if I only get, like, the one. Definitely taking that. Let's do this. Who are we gonna kill? Obsidian Libram's annoying. This thing could loop us to death, but so could this. You want to take him out first. Alright, we got this. And now we can utilize one of these Wish Gems. I kind of just want to, like, tap. Does it matter? Can I keep the one and not the other? I don't know. I don't even know if you can do that. Well, I left it up there. Good. So that's what I would do now. Now that I know, I'm only gonna tap one of them instead of both of them. And here's another one now. Bum, bum, bum. Now we do Troglin. Takshaka's dead. And now I'll do my String Fiddler. And I'll hit their hero. I guess that pops them all. That's kind of annoying, actually. Freaking String Fiddler just popping all my Wish Gems and wasting them. Jerk. What a jerkwad. Nothing else on the team does that except for his dumb ass. Popping all my freaking Wish Gems, wasting them. Stupid String Fiddler popping up pets on my screen during the Vault event. No. So it's his freaking fault that my team would be better without his ass. I swear. No. Let's kill maybe. We need to get that hero out of here, but I think they're super blocking their Maelstrom Dagonath. But I don't know. I kind of want to kill their Maelstrom Dagonath, but they're going to be summoning, but they're silenced. So I do Troggling. Let's go with, guess we'll go, there's no Wish Gems on the board. Let's do String Fiddler. I guess there's nothing to silence. Can we re-silence their hero? Does that count? Let's just do it anyway. Keep them silenced. I don't know. Let's do this. Kind of want to keep hitting that. Alright, here's where I had my Wish Gems. String Fiddler's dingleberry butt. Getting rid of all of them. Good dum-dum. See, now we're going to give him a turn, probably. Dang it. About to kick him off the team. Oh, ah! Alright, that's fine. Troggling. Well, I just beat a Takshaka, Maelstrom Dagonath, Troggling. I don't know if it gets much sweatier than that one that we just won against. But yeah, String Fiddler's starting to actually piss me off. He's making it harder for me to keep my Wish Gems up there so I can utilize them better. I guess if you stink and you're not getting extra turns, you get more Wish Gems up there at least. Alright, let's look at it. We got King of Ravens, Maelstrom Dagonath, Book, Kronos. Kronos hits all enemies, but probably better off... I don't know, if he hits me, we just get killed. So it's either like Rock Solid for that or Deluge for that. I think I'm gonna keep Rock Solid on. String Finger. String Finger. Ah, what? I got a Dragonite Gnome. Lucky me. Yellow and brown. Flush it down. For most people, it's not going to matter what order these troops are in, honestly. I just like to argue. There we got Norbert's Turnip. Should I take this red off the board? I get red and yellow. I don't need yellow. I mean, I get an extra turn either way. I should probably just take it. Red there. Who we want to kill? Not the Dragonite Gnome. Probably Maelstrom. Stinky butt. Alright, there's our Zarg. We could hit this. And not, look, they're way across the... If I don't need String Fiddler, I'm not casting them, I swear. See, now we still have this Wish Gem. If I cast that guy, he might explode it. And now I don't have it anymore. But I guess if your highest priority is to silence the whole dead bodies of the enemy's team, that's fine too. That works, but if they're gonna die anyway, it doesn't matter if they're silenced. Just silence their dead bodies so they don't make like groaning noises when they're dead. It's like some of the troops in this game that like they'll poison and do true damage and do this and do that, and then they instant kill, and it's like all that other crap beforehand doesn't even matter if you're gonna instant kill anyway. See, I don't want to cast him unless he's like last resort here, because I mean right now it doesn't matter because there's only one on the board. But when there's multiples like Wish Gems on the board, I don't want to cast him because he's gonna explode both of them and waste them. So I guess right now it's... Nah, we don't want to do it now. I'm going to do Norbert's Turnip. Let's hit the Dagonath. Alright, now who should pop it? I could maybe do Fiddler just because he may or may not pop it, and then I could pop it with Zarg. So I think here you do Fiddler. Nobody has mana, though, so I'm very excited to silence things with 0 mana. One thing's about to die, the other thing might... I think I'll silence their hero, I guess. There's our Wish Gem. Oh, Troggling. And now... Nothing, no Wish Gems, might as well silence. Norbert, unless there's an extra turn. And the hero is the only thing that matters now. Zarg Boom Pow. Zarg Poop Pow. I'll be trying to get extra turns off of this still. Like, we have a Brown Storm right now. I don't think we can. Like, before we had a Green Storm, so I was trying to explode up here somewhere, and then, like, maybe 2 green will fall on 2 green type of thing. But I don't think it's going to happen with Brown. Hey, we still got our turn. Nice. I thought we were going to lose it. Norbert's turn up. Let's go. Kill their hero. And now it's just a Dragonite Gnome. Alright, they're probably going to get a turn, but they're silenced, so that's cool. Let's do green. Maybe we can get red from the sky somehow, maybe? Oh. Alright, they're dead anyway. Winning again! And this, I don't know. PvP's hard because, like, the enemy... That's their offensive team, so... Then on, like, Guild Wars, they're restricted. So, I don't know. 40 Dragonite, that's nice. Alright, we still haven't lost. I'm trying to find a way to lose. I keep picking the hardest fights. Alright, let's do, like... What time is it? Let's do one more fight. I don't know. I've explained why I have it in this order. I've explained that not a big deal if you have it in a different order. You're not wrong or anything. But I always gotta, like, just, you know, over-explain why I did it like this. Being a 2-time Paragon. In a facing top 25 guilds. Playing the game for 10 years. Alright, give myself one more chance to lose. I probably should have stopped while I was ahead, huh? Alright, yellow, brown. Alright, get the blue. Yellow, brown, yellow, brown, yellow, brown. Come on, Norbert. Oh my gosh, this is like the longest I've ever taken to get up. Alright, everybody's up. That's great. We got one Wish Gem. And everybody's up. Alright. Let's do Troggling. Let's do Norbert. I don't like Ossifer. Okay, now it's like, might as well do String Fiddler because there's only one Wish Gem. Should we silence? Can we even silence him? Isn't he like invulnerable? Maybe this, just to make sure it doesn't devour. Okay, now it didn't hit it, so our backup plan is Zarg. Boom pie. Okay, fill out our whole team again, still our turn. Here's an extra turn right here. Kill that. Might as well. Troggling. See you later. 85. Nope. Let's do this. And this. So, undefeated, over-explained, but it doesn't really matter, you know? Whatever you want to do. If it's working for you, always, always, always. If something's working for you, just keep doing it. Don't let me change your mind. Alright, what else was we gonna do? We gotta do Legends Reborn. I'll catch up in the chat, sorry. I want to open these burning chests. I want to look at my... Oh, no, it's Soulforge. Freaking Soulforge. I better do the Soulforge now. Soulforge, Soulforge, Soulforge. Come on. Get out of here. PvP. If you've lost even one time with the other team, consider just switching to mine is all. And then ask yourself... Remember, ask yourself... Did I really need that? Did I really need to silence everything on their team? Or did I just keep my turn the whole time and it wouldn't have mattered anyway? Just ask yourself that. That's all I'm asking. I don't want you to say you're wrong. I don't want you to say I'm right. None of that. Just, as you're playing the game, always ask yourself, is every troop on my team doing something? Did I need to do that or not? Or was I just going to get extra turns the whole time anyway and it didn't really matter? The enemy was never going to do anything anyway. Did that Elementalist tie them up enough to where it wasn't going to matter? Like they had one turn at the start of the fight? Or did I really need to silence every single thing on their team and blow up all my wish gems and now I have 0 for Zark? Could he have been in last slot catching purple instead? Just ask yourself those things, and if the answer is no, then whatever. If it's yes, whatever. I'm just telling you to ask yourself questions. Alright, Soulforge is different. Let me catch up in the chat, because I'm sure there's a little bit at least. Sorry. I was busy playing PvP. Sauna's here. Those aren't strong teams? Okay. Silence, so I just won every single fight, and it is what it is. I'm gonna learn today. Okie dokie. What did you get when they closed the server to erase the entire day? They gave us like 3 different compensations. Like one of them was like gems, one of them was like starstones, one of them was dragonite. Those are the main like events of each one, but they also had like keys, and you should see it in your mail. Why do I need caffeine so I can win more? So I was wrong about the wish gems, and then I explained that the string fiddler is just going to blow them all up and ruin your wish gems, but now I'm an idiot and I should eat a Snickers? Okay. I mean, I didn't see if I lost, then yeah, but I didn't lose at all. Goblins are going to goblin. You're going to win more than you lose regardless of order. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, I mean, like I said, don't change stuff that if it's working for you. Yeah, if you want the who's had the Paragon in the chat? Please put it in the chat if you've been Paragon and you're in a top 25 guild. I don't want to see no bot guild Paragons or none of that. Put it in the chat if you've been Paragon. Woo36 Rick, have you been Paragon yet? Do you have that achievement? No. You can send me a screenshot on PlayStation Messenger. I'm Cool. Okay, you have Paragon, so good. What guild are you in? On what platform? Xbox? Well, that's good. I mean, like, keep your team the same then. You've got Paragon before, so... I'm just explaining why I use mine. Like, you guys saying why I shouldn't. I'm just saying why I am. Not saying why you shouldn't. I mean, maybe I did a little bit, but I'm mostly saying, like, they both are fine. I don't see any reason not to put String Fiddler in last slot, so I'm trying to explain that. I think it's fine. If you're defensive-minded and you don't... I mean, Guild Wars is a defensive... Like, you might want to be defensive so you don't lose. Like, if all you care about is not losing, that's fine. Like, that's cool. If you're shaking in your boots and you don't want to lose, then put String Fiddler on top. If you want to get Paragon, then maybe don't put String Fiddler on top. It's whatever, you know? Both ways are fine. If you're shaking in your boots and you got to silence the whole enemy team, then sit there shaking in your boots, pissing down your leg, then put them in first slot. It's fine. Alright, we got Manticore ass. He's ass. 3, deal true damage to 3 random enemies and drain 8 mana from them. If the enemy is poisoned, drain double the mana. Not one of my favorites for sure. I mean, he hits 3 enemies with true damage, which is decent, but I never really use them. I don't know, can you 50% monsters? Ice Storm at the start of battle. Nothing too crazy on his traits. Kind of mid. Rathamon, you got Wild Queen, you got Wild King, you got Rathamon, but it's like the worst of those, and it's also kind of mid. I don't love it. It does have a cleanse all allies. People like overrate that though. I feel like Queen Beatrix is fine for that. How often is it actually happening to you? If it happens every once in a while and it pisses you off, then you're going to think Rathamon is alright, but I don't use them too much. Amarok, I don't like this either. Not really. Deal damage to an enemy, 10% chance to devour them, boosted by red gems and burning enemies. Burn and stun on 4 or more gems. 50% skull reduction, so his traits aren't horrible. Ooh, Tesla! If you don't have Tesla, you should probably get this. Tesla's awesome. If you don't have Chrysantherax or Stellarix, you're probably using Tesla. So, get your Tesla if you don't have it. That's the best thing in here, right here. Tesla. Wolf Garrick, another, like, mid, like, instant kill. Like, at least it has a team and stuff, like Ubistet, Scorpius, Wolf Garrick. I put them in that pile. Better than some of the, like the Bothros and the other weird instant kills. Even like the one we just saw. But still not awesome. People don't use it all the time. It's like certain restrictions where you would use Wolf Garrick. So as far as the mythics go, you got Wolf Garrick, Amarok, Rathamon, and Manticoras. I guess Wolf Garrick's probably the best. But I'm not saying that like he's great or anything. It's like a B-, C+, maybe. 22 green, red, purple, Magrim Woods, Wargare Beast. Deal damage to an enemy, boosted by Wargare allies. If the enemy dies, devour a random enemy. So you can get 2 kills for the price of 1 type of thing. You gotta damage something to where it's in kill range. Then you hit it with the Wolf Garrick, and then it devours something else. Which is cool because it's devouring. Like, a Scorpius is just going to instant kill 2 things, and like an Ubistet's just going to instant kill 2 things. This thing at least devours the other things, so that's the cool thing about it, but the other ones are a little bit better and easier to do, I think. And this thing has, like, no good traits either. It's in that pile, that pile of troops. Scorpius, Wolf Garrick, Ubistet. And it's probably one of the, maybe the worst out of those 3. But I like the Devour part of it. But no, it's not top 20, not top 25. Probably something you should wait to craft till you have all the top 10s and top 25s and all that. Number 2, probably Rathamon, I guess. I don't know. 24 red, yellow, purple, Kitar, Undead, Divine. Create a mix of 24 purple gems and skulls. Gain 20 souls and cleanse all allies. Like with the Wild King and Wild Queen, they're like stealing attack or giving attack or doing enrage, doing something with those skulls. This thing cleanses. So once again, more defensive minded than a Wild Queen or Wild King. Like Rathamon would be putting your String Fiddler on top. Wild King would be putting your String Fiddler on bottom. Let's see. What else after that? Got Wolf Garrick first. Rathamon second. Okay, Amarok. Amarok. Or what? Manticoras? I don't know. I guess Manticoras. They're almost like a tie, pretty much. This thing a little bit lower mana cost, at least. Poison a random enemy, Impervious, Ice Storm. True damage, 3 random enemies. Drain 8 mana from them. They're pretty close, but in the middle, like average troops. Good damage to an enemy, 10% to devour them. So you hurt them and then devour them. So if you devour them, then the hurt them doesn't matter. But burn and stun, 50% skull. This might be better just because its traits are better. Chance to devour. This might be third. I guess Manticora's is fourth. But the main thing to talk about is Tesla, the best legendary in the game, and one you should actually craft if you don't have. It's awesome, it hits really hard, it does true damage, it'll carry you until you get Chrysantherax and Stellarix and stuff like that. It's like an upgrade from Rowan. Upgrade from Queen Beatrix and Rowan and stuff like that, Venoxia. So Tesla is your thing you're going to use until you get your dragons. So 15 blue, red, Adana, human, deal true scatter damage boosted by all ally and enemy armor. So it scales with the enemy. If the enemy gets stronger and stronger and stronger, your true scatter damage is going to get higher and higher and higher. So unlike Rowan, where it just kind of boosts off of her armor, so if she gets hit, it goes down. This one boosts off the enemies and yours, so it's harder to just ruin it for her. Doesn't matter if she's in first slot. You know, sometimes you don't want Rowan in first slot because you don't want it to get hit. Sometimes you don't want Guard's Avatar in first slot because you don't want it to get hit. But Tesla doesn't really matter because if anybody gets hit, it's going to go down. So you might as well have her in first slot a lot of the time to get the blue and the red instead of letting something else get the blue and the red, you know? But you could put something that's not blue or red ahead of her just so she don't get hit. But it doesn't matter. If anything gets hit, then her damage is going down. So it doesn't matter if it's her or not. But amazing troop, best legendary in the game. Recommended if you don't have it. Craft it. If you have one, you might want to craft a second one. You don't really need 3 ever, though. I've never used 3. What other legendaries? Queen Mab is old. Smashed Mouth. Doo-doo. General Edison. They're all kind of crappy. He just hits all enemies with physical. Stupid bomb gems. Smash Mouth. Just hits one enemy, drains mana, gains an extra turn. This would be good if you like String Fiddler, maybe. Could use Smash Mouth a lot. See, look, he bleeds and silences the first enemy. And look, he gets an extra turn. And he drains mana. So kind of similar to String Fiddler here. But not as good. String Fiddler's actually a little bit good. Smash Mouth's not good. Just joking. I like to poke and punch shoulders. Queen Mab. Old, used to be meta. We used to use it back in the day with, like, Justice, I think. Something like that. And, you know, fall off. Never use it again type of thing. We don't use her anymore. The Tesla for sure. Maybe Wolf Garrick, but probably not. Was that all the legendaries? General Edison, Smash Mouth, Tesla, Queen Mab. Yep. Get Tesla if you don't have it. That's the Soul Forge. Alright, we need to do Legends Reborn. Woo! Yeah, there's too many other, like, good goblins or Zaejin or whatever. Tyrion, like, he came in and there's too many other good things. It's hard to put him on a team because there's, like, never a slot open to put him, you know? I like his kind of, like, I like his name and, like, the third trait name, and his troop art's kind of cool, but... And he's a goblin from yeah, he's decent, but... He just never gets used because there's always something better. We got Legends Reborn. Pan's Veil. Defeat yellow enemies to earn goat horns and unlock tiers. Complete the Pan's Veil story to earn 60 goat horns and 31 copies of this pet. We got the Explorer's Hair. Lapina Explorer will get a little stat boost if you have this thing fully ascended, or even if you don't, I guess. But the more ascended, the more stats. So pet for Lapina Explorer if you do the quest. If you get the little doodads, you get this one, Elwyn's Opossum. So Elwyn will get more stats. He used to get used like way back in the day, but he kind of fell out of style like 2 or 3 new account playthroughs ago. Single target damage. At least it's boosted. Kind of good for arena, but that's about it. Alright, you get this one, which you should probably buy. Salinas' Billy. So King Salinas is a good troop. It's a 50% start for Wild Folk, and you're going to use it here or there for Queen, Beatrix, for Scourge of Honor. I don't know. So nice for him to have more stats. He's usually on the bottom of your team, just 50% starting other Wild Folk, but why not have a little more stats? He does splash damage. You could do a little more maybe with some more magic. So I always buy the gem one. I get the free one, I get the quest one, but I don't do the money one. The money one is Wild King's Piper. Wild King's a good troop. It's always nice when they put a pet in for a good troop and give a good troop more stats. So if you're purchasing this, you should probably, what? Purchase it one time and just get one copy? Shiny Dust. All the other rewards we get, you know, for free, you're getting diamonds. If you buy the gem pet, you get 3 orbs and 2 Imperials, which are pretty important in-game. Some pet food, some Celestials, some more pet food, 2 of the silvers, some more Imperials. This looks pretty good, you know. Getting a gold, 2 of these, 8, 10 Imperials. Just trust me, you'll need Imperials late game. I don't need them yet, because I didn't do the 16 everywhere thing. But, I'm gonna need them, I'm pretty sure. If you buy, you're gonna get Cursed Runes, Shiny Dust, books, more Elwyn, 200 Dragonite, 12 green books. It's a lot of money, though, for 12 green books. And then 600 Dragonite down here with a Power Orb. Power Orbs are kind of overrated. Once you get all the boss troops, you don't really use them. But, if you're trying to speed that up, I guess. I don't know how much this is total. Is it just 30 bucks? Is that... I don't know. I never buy anything, sorry. Totally free to play. So, this will just probably happen. You got 7 days. Kill yellow enemies as you play the game. You do have to do the quest, though, so you will have to play this quest. Choose any team you always use to clear stuff out, right? I think you can use anything. There's no restriction here, yeah. So Chrysantherax, Double Caffrey, Essentia. You kind of convinced me to do the Essentia, Tyrion, with the Yellow Storm and all that. I don't always ignore your advice. Sometimes I just don't hear it. Sometimes I disagree. And sometimes I take it on board. This time I took it on board. I think Essentia, if you're just like clearing stuff out quickly, you know, the Yellow Storm helps with the getting everything up. So you just use your fastest team to do this. Probably be fine. Tesla, Chrysantherax, Rowan even, Queen Beatrix, Venoxia, Ruby Weapon, Stellarix. And that's about it, I guess. We can go use my stuff. Let's see if I have Dragonite. If I do, I got 564. Poop. What do I need? I need the weapons now. Nope, I still have all 6 dragons. I was worried, like maybe I got that last dragon on Friday or something. That would have sucked. I need 600 Dragonite for this. I don't have it yet. But I will be doing these. I should start buying in the dungeon now that I know what it's going towards, instead of popping stupid duplicate eggs. I'm not going to buy Dragonite to do that. But I would buy Dragonite now if I had the gems. My gems are kind of low from buying a bunch of deeds and medals and stuff for Kingdom Power. And they put in Astral Spire, and it's like, probably wouldn't have done it. I don't know. We can open our burning chests. I think that's the last thing. Is there anything else? And Ossifer's in there right now, so we got Ossifer and Troglin. I probably should have did this before I ran my PvP, because my Troglin might have leveled up, and then it would have just shown even more that the team is good. Angrank. There he is, Troglin. Ossifer, cool. Silver icon, poop. Should probably use those icons so I don't get... The discussion from earlier on whether to take your mail or not, If you take it, you'll have more burning marks to get more Troglin levels. If you don't take it, you'll have more VP because you'll save your gold icons for next week. So it's all going to depend what you want. I don't think neither way's wrong or right. If your Troglin's maxed out, then you would obviously save them. I don't know, like these, I'm just going to get 20% if I don't do this, huh? I don't know why I'm even doing it, though. I don't really play too much PvP. Probably should have just waited. Anything else? Really need to play the game. Well, we can do that tomorrow. Got my Starstones, right? Ooh, I still got to get this, too. Oh my gosh, I got to hurry. 2 days left. There's Starstones in here, too. Just been bummed out, not really feeling like playing since Friday. But now that they kind of compensated me, maybe it'll wear off. And then the Guild Wars thing with not opting in and not being able to play it, like, kind of bummed me out, too. Got bummed out multiple times in a row. They put the update out. I don't get the Starstones from the first day. Then the Friday rollback, that annoyed me. And now not being able to play Guild Wars annoyed me. So I just, like, 3 different annoyances within a week. Making me, like, not play the game as much. But I'll get back to it. Like, with that compensation, that's some aloe for the wound. So I really got to get this done. And I need to be doing some guild stuff, I guess. Some raid. But we can do that tomorrow at the chatathon. Alright, let's read the chat, and then we'll get out of here. Unless you guys have something else that I didn't go over. String Fiddler. Yeah, I just don't like the way he blows up randomly, so then he gets rid of your wish gems. When you could have, like, let's say you have 3 wish gems on the board, and you cast String Fiddler. You're going to blow up all 3 of the wish gems at the same time. So no matter what each one of them would have done, it doesn't matter now because you blew up all of them. And then you're going to cast your String Fiddler again. So let's go over this one more time. So you guys are saying, a lot of y'all are saying put String Fiddler in first slot. And then like what? Zarg, Troglin, Hero somewhere in there. It doesn't really matter because it's yellow-brown. I'm saying I don't like it in first slot. Number 1, it's defensive-minded. I'm more of an offensive player, so it's up to your taste anyway. But don't fix what isn't broken. If it's working for you, keep doing it. I'm just explaining why. It's really defensively minded. You're trying to silence the whole enemy team when they're probably sitting on 0 mana. Number 2, it's green, so it's blocking Troglin. It's blocking Zarg. It uses purple. You could put it in last slot and still get it up. It's still going to silence. It's still going to help you. It's not going to do it as much. You're not going to be able to silence the whole enemy team back to back to back to back. But you can still silence. It's still going to get up. Like, the Wish Gem is going to get it up no matter where it is on the team. Most of the time when you explode a Wish Gem, it gives your whole team mana, right? So, why does he need to be in first slot? Last slot, he can still catch purple, whether you're doing Wish Gems or not. If he's in first slot, he's stealing green anytime you don't do a Wish Gem. So you're going to silence their whole team with String Fiddler? Then, he's also exploding the board randomly and blowing up multiple Wish Gems. You could have, if you have 3 Wish Gems on the board, you cast String Fiddler, you now have 0 Wish Gems on the board. Maybe, possibly. It's random. You might only have 1 on the board now. You might have all, who knows? But with a targeted, like, Zarg Boom Pile, you can hit 1 Wish Gem, extra turn, your whole team is up. Cast Troglin, cast Norbert's Turnip, cast String Fiddler, cast Zarg again, hit another Wish Gem, your whole team's up again. Cast Troglin, cast Norbert's Turnip, cast String Fiddler, cast Zarg, target the last Wish Gem, boom, your whole team's up. Cast Troglin, cast It doesn't matter that String Fiddler's in last slot. You can still silence the whole enemy team that way. But if he's in first slot and you go boom, explode the whole board and all your Wish Gems are gone, then you just get it 1 time. That's it. It just makes it easier to, like, keep your extra turns going. Like, keep it on your turn if you're able to target those Wish Gems instead of just randomly exploding them all over the place. Because if there was 2 Wish Gems on the board, I probably wouldn't cast my String Fiddler. I would probably cast Zarg instead. That way I'm not randomly... Like, the way everybody's saying it is they're going to cast String Fiddler 4 times back to back to back and silence the whole enemy team. And then that means you have 0 wish gems on the board, too. Like, I don't know. Sometimes there is only 1 on the board and it doesn't matter. Like, I know. And playing defensively, like, it's just not my thing usually. But I don't think either way is wrong, like I've been saying the whole time. So if anybody takes offense, then you're not listening. But I do like to put my little jabs in there, so I guess if you're sensitive, it's whatever. But you probably shouldn't be watching this channel if you're sensitive. So I'm putting him in last slot because he's purple. He's still going to do his thing. And my main objective is to get extra turns. So same reason I'm not using the Trogolin's Flame, where if you cast that, you're going to give the enemy their turn. Like, every single time you cast it. It doesn't have an extra turn on it, so if you cast it, the enemy gets a turn. And you just blew up Wish Gems, and the enemy probably has full mana. Maybe, you know, it's not always, but nothing's always, huh? I don't know. Yoke says, top 4 guild, and I've been Paragon once. A lot of good people in my guild. No problem, dude, I like arguing. As long as nobody gets offended, I'm not offended. I just like arguing, I think it's fun. Sana says Tesla is way better than the Mythics and the Soulforge. True. Tesla's better than a lot of Mythics. Tesla's probably better than what, like 80% of the Mythics? Like, at least? Tyrion, you've done hundreds of Goblin versus Goblin PvP battles, usually on Frenzy with enemy teams, so you can see why I'm more defensive-minded. I usually see String Fiddler on the enemy's team. That's where I usually see it. If I'm doing offensive goblins, I'm usually not using it. It's just me, though, dude. Like, other people use it a lot, probably. I just don't use String Fiddler a lot, because I'm not... I'd rather do damage while getting extra turns than silence something while getting extra turns. Like, I'm already using Elementalist. I don't know. I feel like I'm fine. My main goal is to keep it on my turn and keep getting extra turns. It's not to totally debilitate the enemy that's never going to get a turn anyway. If everything's going correct, then the enemy's going to do like 1 turn. Like, either way. So what does it matter if they're silenced or not? With a Goblin team, your main goal is to keep it on your turn. The whole time. Now, I unfortunately, I don't get to play Guild Wars this week, or maybe I would eat my hat, and, you know, you never know. I think the team's good either way, no matter which way you do it, so it probably doesn't matter. Everybody's going to win, nobody's going to be wrong, nobody's going to be right. It doesn't matter, because the team's good either way. It's like putting Wanda Stars in first slot or second slot. It doesn't really matter most of the time. Cripple their dead bodies, Tyrion, do it. He doesn't explode. WoW King is money mythic pet, a great troop to buff, but $5 currently. $5 gets you mythic pet, $10 more gets you 4 books, which can be worth it. I usually spend $15, but I'm almost done with books, and for the first time ever, skipping the books. Less than $5 per book, but that's too much. 15 is max, I'd recommend unless you got it like that. You're probably buying... I think I skipped down too far. Dang it. Probably buying pet next Friday. You still bought unneeded HP stat. Yeah. Accident. Whoops. Jess says better to not collect your PvP compensation until Monday. Yeah. We already discussed that as well. That also depends. Like, do you want Burning Marks to get more, like, guaranteed Trogolan? Not guaranteed, but more likely Trogolans? Or would you rather have icons for PvP? You know, you can't, like, next week, Trogolan's not going to be the featured immortal, right? And then included in the same mail is Burning Marks. So, do you want the Burning Marks now so you can get the featured immortal Trogolan? Like, more... I got to open that epic burning chest 4 more times from collecting my mail. I had 4 more chances at getting souls for Trogolan. While he's the featured immortal. He's going to go in the poopy pile with the rest of them next week. And you're going to have way less of a chance to get souls for Trogolan, who's one of the best. That was my rebuttal to that. I don't think either way's wrong once again. I like to argue. Devil's advocate. Maybe I think String Fiddler in first slot's the best way to go. Maybe I think saving your icons for next week's the best way to go. I just like to argue. I want to play devil's advocate. I think it doesn't matter either way. You know, both ways are right. Doesn't matter. If you save your icons for next week, then you prioritize VP. If you open it right now, you're prioritizing getting as much Trogolan you know, strength as you can. I would rather have the Troggle in strength for Guild Wars that's happening right now than worry about next season of PvP. Yeah, me and you not too motivated. Junior's here. What up, Junior? Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. I guess based on but it's super hard. It's way harder than like placing Zarg. It's harder either way. He does explode based on the color of the enemy, but it's still random. It's random which gems he picks. If you say, oh, there's a brown next to that wish gem, I'm going to choose a brown enemy. There could be multiple browns on the board. You know what I mean? Like, there'd have to be more than 10 or more brown, right? You have to, like, go through all these checks and hope that it happens the right way if you do String Fiddler. And, like, there could be brown on next to this one and brown next to this one. And there could be, like, say you have a brown, yellow, red troop on the enemy team. You got to go through all those checks mentally to make sure you're not going to explode more than one wish gem. And then it's going to be random anyway, which color it picks. You got to check, is there a brown next to this wish gem and this wish gem? Or is there only a brown next to this wish gem? Then I got to think about yellow. Is there a yellow next to this wish gem and this wish gem? Or is it, you know, then I got to think about red. Is there a red next to this wish gem and this wish gem? Or it'd have to be like all three would have to be no. When's that going to happen? There's 2 wish gems on the board. You're casting on a brown, red, yellow. You have to check when the hell, that's half the colors. How is there not going to be one of, you know, next to both? One of those colors is going to be next to both wish gems. You're going to have yellow next to, either yellow, brown, or red are going to have 2 colors next, you know, next to, a yellow next to this wish gem and a yellow next to that wish gem. Or a brown next to this one and a brown next to that one, or close enough that it explodes and hits it. Like, that's way harder, though. If you use Zarg, you get the target. You can't make a mistake. It's not random. But whatever. We're playing super defensively and then we're being completely random at the same time. You don't see how that's kind of contradictory? You want to play super safe and silence the whole enemy team, but you're going to be completely random and explode gems and hope that with the wish gem part. I love how Woo36 Rick is telling me I don't know how to play the game. That's cool. Go make your own channel then. You can avoid it, but it's harder to avoid it than Zarg. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? Is it easier to avoid hitting multiple wish gems with Zarg, or is it easier to avoid hitting multiple wish gems with String Fiddler? People are like dying on this hill of String Fiddler in first slot. It's crazy. But I'm dying on the hill of it in last slot, I guess. I don't know. It's whatever. The board, not the game. Well, I kind of quit reading what you're typing anyway, so I might be misunderstanding you. But anyway, I've explained myself. It is what it is. If you want to nitpick little details and be a technically guy, then go for it. But remember to ask yourself as you play the game, did I really need to silence this entire team that I just got a bunch of extra turns against and just killed anyway? Just think about it. Maybe you'll feel like an idiot when you silence the whole enemy team for no reason. Just think about it to yourself. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong. Just always do that with your teams. Like, is everything on my team doing something? Or is this final troop just doing nothing every fight? It's just a good practice with this game. Anytime you make a team, make sure everything on the team is doing something. Or that it's even needed for the team. Do I need to silence this entire enemy team every single time? Or am I getting extra turns and the enemy's never getting a turn? Is my String Fiddler exploding every single wish gem and now I can't target it with Zarg and get multiple complete fills of my whole team? Am I going to die on this hill that I have to silence, I have to take the time to silence every enemy in Guild Wars, and then I have to randomly explode the board? You know, I'd say I'm exaggerating. Obviously, I have to explode 10 gems and pick a color. I have to choose a troop to pick a color and explode 10 gems. You said explode the entire board. You're wrong. You said the entire board. Anyway, you guys here, whatever. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Take it about the channel comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. 2-time Paragon out. See you tomorrow, Chatathon. Peace.